you have the sedimentation process, the filtration process, and then on the other side of the plant is all of the chemical treatment. At this point, all of our settling has occurred. So water will typically sit in a basin for up to 4 hours, all right, as it's traveling through based on that time of travel. And after it's settled for 4 hours, we draw the water out of these troughs. So you can see. A facility like this will require major improvement, major upgrade. A lot of the concrete, a lot of the piping that you see here is over 100 years old and is at its service life and will require upgrade in the very near future to ensure optimum performance of the drinking water system. All of this activity, there's a lot of automation and control that goes on with this. A lot of computer controlled PLCs, SCADA systems, and so you can see a number of valve actuators. In the old days, people literally would come in and operate these valves by hand, but today a lot of those valves are automated. Those are powered electric valves. So this is the influent pipe into that rapid mix. So this is water coming from the dam through a large pipe, and this is one of the branches off that large pipe into basin number 3. This is one of those control valves that we were talking about earlier. These are the chemical feeds, so we have the ability to feed coagulant here. We have some other, if we want, and we don't normally do, we can feed bleach here. We're in the pipe gallery of our filtration facility. We have settled water that's already been treated through the sedimentation process that comes into this filter building through this large pipe that you see here, a number of additional pipes that you're not seeing right now, and goes into this concrete channel that sits above our head. The water from this concrete channel ultimately goes into and on top of a filter. So behind this wall is a filter. The water comes in, goes through the filter, it gets filtered, and then ultimately comes out an effluent pipe into our clear well. So that's 1915. This bank, which is 5 more filters, was 1917. And then just past those electric panels there was the last bank, which would be the last 10 filters, and that was 1919. So we have some flexibilities, but you can just see some of the age of the infrastructure. You know, a lot of exposure of steel that needs a lot of rehabilitation. We have old valves and old gauges that need upgraded. The roof is all original. You can see, the big wood roof, all the truss system. So we actually have a project that's going to kick off in 2 weeks to replace the roof in this building. It's 40+ year roof, so